Really? 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 All the willies. I can't find what I was looking for. Huh. Strange. Very strange. Oh, I think I found it. I think I found it. Let's do this. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Welcome to yet another fun edition of GNF Televisable, where we talk about all of our hot button topics and anything that's a feast or fancies. And as usual, I am your host, Eats with the Most Eats. I am the Canadian Rogue, and I am the Damon of the internet. Just a small plethora of things. Oh, we have people who are coming. I have a Gemmax who's here. Hello, Jemmy. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, you can hear me. Oh my God. No.
I know, for once it went in right.
I know. Weird how that is. Jesus fucking Christ. No. As for me, I think I'm coming down with it. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. I'm still here.
You said like I'm down with something. You said very weird.
Yeah, it's the vocals. I don't know if my brother gave
you sounding very white.
Oh, I sound more white than I normally do. Great.
Yes, you do.
Right.
You actually do. That's the funny thing.
Yeah, well, that happened.
All hints of the black is gone. Did you take some sort of DNA thing or something? I mean?
Yeah, no, I've decided to do the secret Michael
Are you dating a white woman?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Or man?
No. It's a whole different other question, but no.
I'm just saying.
I know. I know. It's a whole different other question, but no. I know it's not you. Not even Dragon. No. Jesus Christ.
It sounds like you have. Okay, what it is, and I had this problem a week ago too. It sounds like your nasals are inflared and you're just talking through your nose. So
actually, no, I'm not really. It's the vocals. They're kind of raw. I know that, and it's something I think my brother.
Oh, so it is a man.
No, I have my brother. Well, yes.
Okay.
No,
no, I'm sorry. It's the vocal. I was like,
no, I got that part. That's
impressive. That's impressive.
Yeah, slobber knocker. That gives a whole new meaning for that one. No, my brother brought in something. He's had some I guess a throat cold or something. I don't know.
Sore throat. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of
a little bit something strep-like.
Could be. Yeah, and as well as for me, it's probably also allergy related because the allergies for this season seems to be weird. Because the winter, as they crossed over into the spring, my nose, which is not clogged, it was just clogged. It was not just. It was just terrible. And now,
I remember the days where I could just blow something out my nose and be fine. Now I have to take a fucking Q-tip and fucking dig it out.
Yeah, that's the weird part. It feels like that's yeah, I know. And then there was like a while where everything was good, and then just recently, just after we did our stream, it just things turned. I'm like, what happened? I was doing so good. The world is my oyster, and now here I am suffering again with something.
And the world's doing its crazy turn.
Yes, well, I mean, the world turns, and it's all kind of fun. So basically, it's just you and I. I have no idea if the autistic one, Sparky, will be here or not.
Well, we know he's tornado around.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said he's the autistic one. He's being blown around again.
He's going to Oz,
possibly.
Whether the prison or the.
Well, I mean, if he's going to the prison, he better know how to use his bended knee a lot.
He knows how to make a shank out of a hair tie.
Okay, that's even better. That's even better.
I mean, he's a Native American. That's just
that is fair. That is fair. Dragon, he's apparently on call. Lucky him. I remember those days.
And Penn is nowhere to be seen. So
Penn, who always says, "I'm going to be here," is usually never here. I mean, she's been here like what, twice? If that's the case, I mean,
yeah,
it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. But she always says she's going to do something, and I always kind of wait for her to actually do something. Like we were supposed to do a meet later. I believe it's going to be next month. The top off, anyways. And we're supposed to do some of our secret projects that we've been delaying to finalize. I'm hoping, but knowing Pan, I'll just have to continue with my secret projects all by myself as usual to pitter patter. But regardless of the factor, we have more information from the courting and his drama for those who wish to participate. Have you heard about the new?
He's been hitting up women or some shit now, or he's been trying to open marriage. I don't know. It's
weird. outside of courting being a cock and a few other different things. Kind of normal. He has decided to do Matt Jarble kind of thing and mask like everybody.
I have heard about that.
And he decided to go mano a mano with Melanie Mac against, out of all people, Stuttering Craig and friends of Side Scroller.
Okay, yeah,
all because it gets weirder. All because Side Scroller brought on Smash JT for one of their random shows.
Okay,
and so now they're at odds with each other because of that. Kind of weird how that worked.
Yeah.
The mass flag, it was mostly for the casino. Kino Casino was taken down by the quarter. Whether it's within his people that he has that did it, or he did it himself, we're not too sure. But anyways, they were flagged, and their portion of YouTube was taken down, and to a point where they almost lost their Kick stream. But because they're in good standings with Kick and that, they kind of spread themselves out a bit further of their reach. They did a couple of different things. They are now part of Rumble.
Okay.
So their clip channel that they do will not only be on YouTube, or back on YouTube. It will be on Rumble uncensored.
Cool.
So it gets weirder. So you know how Jim said that we can take his shit and make it whatever we want to?
No.
Kino Casino did exactly the same thing. Use our shit.
Good.
So if you want a clip channel based on the Kino Casino, you can make as much shit as you want. And so yeah,
I don't know why you would, but okay.
Hey, if there's money to be made and you want to make the monies, the human monies, it's all good. I like the grift. The grift is interesting. I go with it.
Honestly, we live at the point in age, you might as well just be like, fuck it.
Pretty much. But again, here we are. We're doing this entire culture war again. We've gotten to a point where we're so bored of what's happening with the global catastrophe that is with Iran and the United States, that we're just going to avoid that portion and come back to the culture war, which kind of died a while back. No one cared about because it died a sudden death, and we just kind of went forward on other things. And now we're coming back to the culture war. It's like, why? We just left it. It was doing so good dead. It's like people kind of bringing back Gamergate. It's like it was gone. It was good. It died.
I mean, it's still
bring it back. And now you bring it back to do what again? It's like, okay. So yeah, and then it gets stranger. In the Department of Gaming, holy shit, I heard a big. Oh no, it's a person who hasn't blown away. It's Sparky.
Welcome, Sparky. How's fun?
Turn off your microphone.
It's me.
It's him. His voice.
Oh my god!
He's dating a white woman.
A voice changer.
No, it's me.
No, he's dating a white woman, Sparky.
Jesus Christ.
He's
dating anybody at this point. It's me. My vocals are thrash at the moment.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I'm not too sure if
Rogan's not using a voice changer.
No, I'm not using a voice changer whatsoever. No. This is the natural.
Give me this. I'm fucking with you.
That's okay. You can fuck with me if you want. But yeah, no. Like I said, I caught something. I guess I don't know from my brother, and it's fucking with my voice. Yay! So it is what it is.
I question that. How the fuck do you catch something from your brother?
Well, if he has some kind of weird, funky, cold, I catch that cold. We all live in the same kind of area. He's under my roof. I have my mother under my roof. It's kind of like Jem has his entire immediate family on his side of things.
So I mean, Jem's a rat. They usually live in packs and
usually spaces. That's true. And I mean, demons do kind of mix and kind of coalesce with each other. So it does happen.
I'm a loner rat now.
You're something. You're something special.
I am.
You're the one.
I'm the guy that hated his entire, regretted ever joined the military and misses it every day. So yeah,
I know, right? It's kind of weird. You're just a weird.
I mean, it's Stockholm syndrome. So
I would agree with that. That sounds about right. Sounds about right. Yes. But oh yeah, the gaming gaming news is kind of weird. So apparently people are just finding out that Amazon, when they came up, I think it was Amazon, they came up with their project called Luna. Yeah. You remember about this their streaming service that they were trying to create?
Mm-hmm.
Well, now people are finding out that technically you don't own anything on a Luna. I'm like, really? A streaming service that you don't own anything if you buy stuff on that? You're kidding me.
That's all streaming services.
That's pretty much. And now they've just come to the conclusion that this is happening. And it's wrong. Even though it's been around for a while, since the early to mid 2000s.
It's almost like Stop Killing Games. Oh my God, you can't shut down the servers. Give us your game access.
Pretty much. No, obviously Amazon has figured out that streaming said video games in the direction that they were going with it wasn't very profitable or manageable. So they decided to go strictly for cloud service only, which is something that PlayStation will be going, as well as another company called Xbox will be going in the same direction, where you get to stream said game on your little console. And that's basically it. You can pay to play, as in you paid the monies to get access to that game later. But you keeping that game, not really going to happen because it doesn't go onto your device. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah. And people need to realize, especially with digital stuff, it's like just because you have a thing on your desktop doesn't mean you have it.
Correct.
And this attribution, and it all started with fucking crypto.
Oh, it did.
But this attribution of, well, we own said thing, but you don't have said thing. You don't own it.
Correct. I mean, everybody kind of fell for the NFTs, which is pretty much non-existent, or what they did for the Earth 2 or whatever that thing was, where you were able to buy a property, but it was virtual property.
Yeah, I think anyone who did that is a fucking retard that deserves to lose their money. Or, in other words, if you don't want to keep hold of said money, I'll be more than glad to take you off your plate.
You can send Sparky money via PO Box. Give Sparky money now. Whatever it is, United States, blah blah blah. And we'll put it somewhere in the drop down somewhere. I guess. I don't know. We'll have to talk about that later.
So I'm more glad to take money that other people just want to throw down the tubes for nothing whatsoever because I'm trying to refinance my house. And yeah,
what's the old phrasing? A fool with the money is or easily departed, or easily separated, or something like that. Yeah.
Well, I find it funny because it's like there's a lot of people I see online, especially begging for money and stuff like that. It's like, oh, I need this, oh, I need that, and they, start up whatever fucking GoFundMe or fundraiser bullshit. They make the money and nothing ever happens with it. Yeah, I'm sitting there going, I'm looking as like example, $10,000. You give me $10,000 right now, I get myself out of debt. I could get me straight on anything I need to do and be financially secured and not have to worry about really anything but just die of what's happening right now, like getting drugged and stuff like that. But besides from that, it's like $10,000. I can have that shit sorted out, and that's what exactly I use that money for. Other people is like, oh, give me this, and then about a couple of weeks later, oh, well, we want this now, or we want it's just bullshit.
No, it sounds about right. I mean, that's the unfortunate truth when it comes down to a lot of grifters. Like I said, I like pointing out the grifters, point and laugh kind of thing, but I'm not going to stop them from grifting. Yeah. If you want to stop them, by all means. It comes back down to the, hate. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
So me and I think several hundred people online are pretty much tired of the no substance for whatever's being said. A lot of it is just virtual selling bullshit that has
correct
no substance to it. If anything, to compare it, it's like Gamergate on steroids.
Yeah, I mean, you're completely right in the direction. It's the unfortunate truth when it comes down to because I mentioned this earlier. We went away from the culture war to come back to it because we didn't like what was going on with the real world, so we kind of came back to the same thing. It's almost like trying to bring back Gamergate for scrupulous different reasons to watch it dance, even though it's dead. It's been dead for a while. Leave it alone. But people want to dust it off and kind of go, I was there during this time frame. Who cares? I was there during that time frame, but you don't see me kind of harping on it or make an entire bankroll off of it.
All right, look. All right, so it's one thing if you're wanting to talk about it. I'm not going to say you cannot talk about anything that you want to talk about. I don't care. It's a fact of trying to spin it into something it's not, to sensationalize it for money or views or gains. That's that right there. That portion is what I have issue with. I don't care if you want to be on your drum about fucking game shit like that. Just don't try to make it into a fucking campaign.
That is kind of a hard thing to do because unfortunately, most people like to make it in a campaign. It doesn't matter where you are,
and they need a dick shut in a fucking car door 20 times.
Oh, I kind of agree to a point. But we would have all these grifters around if we didn't have that. We wouldn't have like Pirate Software. Hell, we would barely have Asmongold, or anybody within that kind of sphere of the commentary groups. If it wasn't for that, or the sector, which is Issa Mouth Group, because he's the surviving member of that, even though he's a cockroach. But he survived. He's a surviving member of the sector. If it wasn't for that, for the most part, YouTube would just be a better platform, I would say. A better fucking platform. It's the same thing what you could say about Twitch. If it wasn't for the e-thoughts, Twitch would probably be a really good gaming platform. Kind of weird that way.
Yeah.
But
almost like they all need banned.
I agree. I totally agree. But I'm not the one that's running the show, unfortunately. Or we're not the ones that are running the show. So it's like, okay, whatever. It is chaos. So point, laugh, and move on. move on to the next chaos point, laugh, and move on to the next. It's rinse and repeat to a point. But the problem is people who say they don't want to be drama related, but turn out to be drama related because that's the only thing that they talk about is the drama. I mean, talking about a little bit of drama is fine, but if you make it into your entire livelihood and coasting through life from one drama point to the other drama point, it becomes a new problem. And that's where we're at with all the social media.
Well, I mean, if you're not involving yourself in that drama, I can see talking about it. And there's a lot of it depends on how you want to cover it and which direction on the net you're looking towards, because there's a shit ton you can cover probably within a 1 to 2 hour span of maybe streaming 2 times, 3 or 4 times a week. Yeah, there's a lot there you can do. It's whenever you're intentionally. I'll give 2 examples. For example, Mama Alko. Mama Alko talks about drama all the time, especially from the VTuber community. Mama Alko also kind of has a standard of not getting involved with it.
Okay.
He will call stuff out that he feels like he needs to call out. He'll cover it with the information that's coming out and just basically kind of lay out and give his objective take on it. He doesn't try to say you need to think this way or you need to be this way. Really sits down and gives an objective take on it. On the other hand, Mugen just recently got in a shit ton of trouble over the Sukuna stuff because he involved himself in it.
Yeah, I mean that's easily done because I mean look at Tectones. He gets himself involved in a lot of different things, which he should have never got himself involved in.
Yeah, it's one thing to talk about drama, and again, there's a lot of people online doesn't get this because I get this. I got this from some retard that followed me or that was in my vicinity back when I was had conversations and chit chat of Tonka way back in the day, and it's like. Or you say you always hate the drama, but you sit here and you always, talking about it is like, not talking, involving yourself in it. It's like, how am I involving myself in this example drama? So, well, you're talking about it and stuff like that, and you keep retweeting stuff, and it's like, I can talk about it. I can talk about all goddamn day long. I can hate drama being involved in it. I can hate that all fucking goddamn day long. But just because I hate being involved in drama doesn't mean I don't have to not talk about drama. I could talk about that shit until I'm blue in the face if I wanted to. As long as I'm not involved in it, it doesn't fucking matter.
Correct.
Yeah, it's whenever I start getting involved, that's why I got kind of step back a little bit. It's like, okay, how far do I want to push this? Because I can push the limit. I've done it. I've done it in the Cinder stuff. And that was because people trying to, and there's a difference in it too. There's getting involved, like trying to do stuff, like trying to gay up or trying to influence or trying to swing major parties within like something that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
There's that way of getting involved with it. There's the other way of getting involved in it that you share your opinion about something and one side or the other side doesn't like it and they try to drag you in by trying to like do character assassinations or trying to do something else and try to force your hand to get involved. So there's a multitude of different ways to look at it and talk about it, but as long as you're just talking about it, go for it.
Fair enough. Like I said, don't hate the player, hate the game. That's all it is. That's all it is. And out of all people to present themselves in the middle of the drama, Tectones, as I mentioned before, he did decide to put his proverbial foot into his mouth yet again.
Rogue, I don't know if you know this about Tectones, but that he preemptively puts his foot in his mouth before he even hits go live.
I wouldn't be surprised on that whatsoever. But no, the reason why I stated that is so you know how there are certain players out there that are covering the pirate pirate software kind of drama and the current the loss of certain moderators as they parted ways kind of thing, and now certain ones are able to give out certain pieces of detail, others not so much. Kronos, who was the pretty much right hand lackey, is no longer part of the Fur Boys group anymore, so it's kind of questionable on a lot of different things, and apparently rumor has it that Pirate Software, Jason, was paying his moderators like an actual salary with health benefits and a few other different things. I know, shocker. Yet Tectones didn't believe that was a thing. And so he demanded, he went to, out of all places, to confer his hypothesis and his decision, Grok of all places. And Grok said that wasn't a high possibility. Well, he put it out there. If anybody knows of the true information, he would pay them either money or donate, or give them money to donate to whatever charity of their choice, that kind of thing, kind of whatever it is. Like it was 200 subs or donation of I think it was 200 subs or donation of 5,000 plus or whatever to donation to a charity of their choice. And lo and behold, the person who has all of the cards, Thor himself, Jason, has decided to ante up, give out the information that yes, he was paying all of the moderators. Yes, he had the accounting data in front of everybody. And hey, how you doing, Hacks? How you doing? And apparently, Tectone did not follow through with his, his offering of 200 subs or the charity donation of that person's choice, which is going to supposedly go to a ferret donation thing that Thor controls, regardless of the factor.
Yeah, he won't do it.
I know he won't do it. What the fuck? We all know that. He's all talk, nothing. No go through, no guts, no nothing.
He'll sooner spend $100,000 or $200,000 or however much he said he spent on gotcha games.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah. I'm sitting there going, look at that amount. I was like, I could pay every pound off.
Yeah, you pretty much could. But no, but honestly, if the horse himself comes out, gives all the data, then it kind of goes, yeah, you're kind of wrong on everything. And he's kind of behind the scenes apologized for most of his actions. Kind of softballed it around, kind of going, kind of out of my control, even though it was kind of in his control. But in a roundabout way, he still apologized for all of the actions that took place, because if it wasn't for his fucking stupidity, they wouldn't be in the position that they are now, where he's got to let people go. So,
see, I'm mixed on. I really am mixed on, like, Pirate Software, because yeah, as much stupid bullshit that he's done, I mean, he is correct and right on majority of the stuff he talks about and says.
Correct.
So it's like you gotta give credit where credit's due. But on the other hand, it's like, it's like just really stupid moves.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part when it comes down to Thor, Pirate Software, Jason, the furry lover himself. If it wasn't for his stupid actions going forward, which I think that's probably because of something, a little degree of autism and narcissism, and a few other different things that are kind of baked into his cake. Maybe he could have avoided his own landmines that he was like laying out everywhere. But unfortunately, when you lay out a lot of cookies, you can't help but step on one.
True. True. It all started with a game of fucking World of Warcraft.
Yes, pretty much. Yeah. I mean, his biggest downfall was the game that he made, and that was kind of the lead into to where Warcraft was, where they kind of had the permanent kind of run. So then the roaching incident happened, and then it just But yeah, if it wasn't for the factor that he delayed making of his game for so fucking long, to a point where hell, we'll probably see GTA 6 come out sooner than the completion of his game. Which is maddening by itself. Hell, we'll probably see Star Citizen being fully released before we see the finalization of his game. So,
if he would just kept to like, coding the game on stream, having it like just kind of like
coding the game while he's doing the
basic
$5
$5 for the game or something like that.
Yeah.
Early access. I really don't care how long it took the game to be made.
Honestly,
I mean, as long as he kept up with it, who cares?
I don't know. That's basically where the funny thing is. That's what a lot of the followers are kind of all based on. As long as the game is still being somewhat worked on, they really didn't care for how long it was going to take to complete it in some cases. And he kind of stopped and made other things. And it was like, wait, you have this one thing that you need to complete first before you can move to this other thing. And you said, like, just like J.R.R. Martin, that you're going to complete your entire trilogy of books before you move on to another project. No, you're not going to stop.
I can't fault the guy because I'm sitting here going, it's like, I started out a project with a Ford Ranger about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Buying it and, finding out, hey, the engine's messed up in it and I need to rebuild it, and had this grand idea. I pulled the engine out. I'm going to rebuild it. I'm going to build it up the way it is. And that was 5 years ago, and the engine's still on a stand right next to my other truck engine that I just pulled out the other day of my daily driver.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't have a lot of room to talk, I guess, because I gave a certain website to be completed to a certain graphic artist I'm still waiting for them to complete.
Well, that was your fault.
I know.
The mug had not been promised out yet. You still did it.
No. The mugs were still not brought to our table, even though a lot of us paid for this shit. Yes, she even claimed that she had them available in a box. I'm going, really? Just send the box. Send me the box. I can then distribute it to anywhere I want to. Just send me the box. No, okay. Yes, I'm about to kind of ask, what's in the box? What's in the box?
Yeah, man.
Or show me the box. You don't want the box. You can't handle the box. The other quotes that I could probably come up with.
Time out. I'm trying something real quick. I'm gonna see if we can do it.
Okay. Fixing my voice is not gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah, nature in the cold kind of did that to me. So it's.
I'm not talking about.
No, I know. I'm just.
I'm trying to see if I can complete something faster than what Pin can.
Oh, I mean, Jim can probably poop faster than Pin.
Oh no, I'm on the toilet right now and I'm still not done pooping.
Okay, there you go. We got a new problem.
Here we go.
No.
I'm not gonna put this in the back office because it is kind of cheeky.
Well, there is a thing here.
It's an image.
It should still show up.
There you go.
Oh, where's my mug? Oh, Jesus Christ! I love it. I've got to make probably produce these. There you go, Sparky. You did the job better than some people I know.
You can showcase it if you want. Yeah.
No, it takes a while. Collab Edward.
That took all about what 1 minute?
Not even probably as quick as whatever you used in order to produce it. I loved it. I know it's
ChatGPT.
Yeah, no, like I said, whatever it is that you use, I loved it. It could have been Grok for all I know. Actually, no, Grok doesn't have the same kit.
I stole this from some poor artist that made this somewhere. AI taking stuff, even though I'm pretty sure this doesn't exist anywhere. So
that's true. As for West, no, I don't. We generally don't do collabs. So, thanks for trying. Yeah. Okay, I gotta figure out how to turn this shit up because they've added more shit to the to the back quarters of the studio portion for Restream. Now they've added a division where it's got portrait as well as you have the landscape kind of view. So if you're looking on this on your phone, you could actually tilt it to like a landscape and you'll
that's something Akko was telling me about that last week on a stream. There's you can do both, and now it has its own little currency though. It's jewels. You can send jewels on YouTube.
Yeah, I know. It's getting to a point where I don't know if I'm starting to hate streaming on a lot of different services at this point. I just want something simple, want something that's plug and play kind of thing. I don't want them to come into Restream or whatever it is and see them change something new and like put something new in there. It's like why did you do that? Or rearrange things to a point where you got to figure what icon does what.
Well, it's kind of like Walmart. They got to reorganize the store to make you look around a lot more for maybe new features that you might want to click on. And then they showcase, oh, this is hidden behind a premium membership.
Yeah, please. Give us more money.
Yeah, it's that subscription bullshit again.
I know. I was like, God damn it. Jesus Christ. I thought I was trying to get away from this. I remember when the day I decided to cut cable so I could get away from the subscription plan. And now here I am. Back with more subscription plans. Oh, you like all your Disney related shows? You gotta watch it on Disney Plus. Oh, you like anything that's it's not related to Disney? Oh, you might be able to watch it on I don't know, whatever else it's available, whether it be HBO Max or Max or HBO.
Well, I like this icon on vehicles. You buy a vehicle and you pay for it yourself, stuff like that. It has all sorts of bells, whistles, gadgets, and stuff like that on it. Yeah. Aside for anything that would use like satellite for like radio, like Sirius or something like that.
Yeah.
Sirius, XM, stuff. Aside from stuff like that, the GPS network is technically a free network.
Technically.
The data is being streamed at all places from many different satellites, and it is available for all sorts of devices. Hell, I remember when GPS was first a thing, and we were playing around with it back when I was in like 4-H and Boy Scouts and stuff like that. And it's like the only way to be able to use a GPS, you had this like locate, it looked like a big ass fucking Nokia brick almost.
Yeah.
With a little Nokia screen almost that had a map, and it could track your location plus or minus 300 foot.
Yeah.
Now it's to the point it can track your location within plus or minus 3 inches.
Yeah.
But it's that stuff is free. But yet, when you buy one of these new vehicles, you must get a subscription through that manufacturer in order to like unlock the GPS, or like the backup camera, or any of the functions that are on the car that does not require a fucking subscription. It's there.
Yeah, but they always put it behind a paywall.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Well, that is the life that we live currently, because what used to be a long-lasting 10 years of a product or more, because it was built, I guess, to survive. Now it's based off of degrading parts and a few other different technologies, so that you constantly rebuy and repurchase. So that television or that refrigerator that they've been using has to be repurchased. Not even 2 years later.
It's like the new dishwasher I bought. Whenever I moved in this house, I had the dishwasher that was over in the old house trailer I used to live in. And
the one that did float away.
That dishwasher was the original dishwasher came in that house trailer. So it's a $16,000 house trailer built in 1993. Okay, what kind of fucking it's the cheap, everything's fucking plastic.
Yeah,
simple. It's just boom, you got a dishwasher, and they have to pay anything for it because it's there. But it's like cheap and inexpensive.
Yeah,
that fucker lasted on up to about 3 fucking years ago. So 1993. So 30
many
years.
multiple decades. Yeah.
That fucking dishwasher lasted 30 fucking years until finally it went out, and it was the control, the little push button ribbon behind the door that went out, and it finally rusted and corroded. The only reason why I didn't fix it is because they wanted like $200 for that part, and it's like, and it was a salvage part.
Yeah.
It's like, that price, I got my woof out of that dishwasher. I'll just buy a new one. So I bought me a brand new stainless steel, all metal, Whirlpool dishwasher. Not even a year and a half later, I had to pay $260 per control module in it.
Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, the new top of line shit, like I said before, it's built to break.
Yeah.
Just like TVs, not TVs. Just like your phone, you have to buy a new one.
I will defend them a little bit.
I like defense.
I will defend them a little bit. So it's not built to break, because the control module that they gave me was a revised version, because it was a first gen model, and they came to find out that it had a little bit of issue with like steam getting inside the control board, and that particular button is a high voltage button, and it will corrode and degrade out and stop walking. And that's what it was. And the new one has new style buttons and stuff like that in it to fix it. Now you can say that, oh, well, they do that to where you can get a new control module. No, it's a TSB, because it's an unforeseen issue.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, a lot of these trucks right now, especially while I'm working on components, when they design them, it's usually Rev 1, Rev 2, Rev 3. And it's usually those revs because working out bugs and issues to get stuff to work properly together. But it's not long-term tested. So its long-term testing is putting out to the public to use. And seeing how many issues that component part might have. They will do analysis on hundreds of them, seeing what the most common breakdown is, most issues that happen with them, and then the next revision models come out will be to correct those most occurring issues. So I will defend some part, because they're not entirely built to break down intentionally, but it's the same thing. It's the exact same thing with when you look at video games. Way back in the day, when you got a game, there was no updates. There was no software patches. It was, you had the game, and that game had a software breaking bug. You're fucked. It's because the right amount of quality control wasn't done on the game before it went out.
Yeah, that's right.
Nowadays, you throw out a game and you get like Cyberpunk, and the whole fucking game's a glitchy, buggy mess until months and years later until they finally patch it on and all works.
Yeah,
it's the same thing with like these parts and stuff on these vehicles and appliances and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They don't put the stringent R&D in it. And they don't do all test scenarios. They get it to where it functions and works, ship out the door, and then fix the problems as they show up.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's kind of currently where we are. We're kind of where we are, unfortunately. It's the unfortunate truth.
I hate the term built to break.
No, but it is kind of correct on a more of a commercial business level portion of it, especially if you're in the sales department or that kind of, that is the terminology. It is the behind the scenes kind of talk. They don't put it out in front of them. It's the water cooler talk for the most part. A lot of the products is kind of built to a point where it is just rushed up. Yes, it will break, but that's the good part about it for if you're into the share portion of it, because hey, that's where you turn an investment, because people have to come back to get a new product, get an update or get it repaired or whatever. So technically that's what some shareholders would like to have. That's what I say.
Well, it's like I'll sit there and I'll defend actions of some like dealerships and some manufacturers and stuff like that. If it's legitimate, I'll get pushback like on Facebook.
Yeah.
Or even sometimes on Twitter, and it's like, well, no wonder, because it makes you money, and you're just defending a lot of these things, and it's like, you obviously don't understand me. I hate other mechanics, and I hate the dealerships, and I hate the manufacturers. For many different reasons, more than what you would, but it's like you gotta look at it with a level head. You can't just go, oh well, this and that's that.
Correct. No, I totally get that. I totally get it. All right, let's see if I could get this to. I think I can get this to work. Let's see if I can get this to work. That is actually working. Yay! Okay, and then we got that. I have something that I think Matt would be it is going to want to do, because he's old, and he probably remembers all the TV shows from back in yesteryear. Who knows? He may not even be here anymore. The flipping tree probably got it. Jam.
What was that?
I knew it. I knew he wasn't paying attention.
I have not been paying attention for a minute.
I know.
He has a bro. He felt him. He has a hole in his head.
Yeah, hey, look. I understand how many times he got shot in the head, so that's a permanent thing, as well as a few other different things that probably gone through there, just because it might be kinky.
Hey, we don't talk about those things.
But regardless of the fact that he should be paying attention to a few things, anywho, because you never know.
And then you guys just kept going on a rant, and I'm just like, okay, I'm lost.
No, like I said, you never know, and I'm gonna call on you. You just never know. So, because you probably remember all the TV shows from all the theme songs, I have something for you. A little bit of a play along. So, if you can guess that show, I'll be impressed. I'll be more impressed if Sparking can guess that show. Are you ready?
Hit me, big boy.
I can't hear anything.
Give it. Do you hear like a?
I don't hear anything.
Really?
I mean, I hear. Oh, everywhere. Okay, now I hear that. Okay, everywhere you look. That's
step by step.
Family Matters.
No. Family Matters. Yeah, that's right.
Yes. That's correct. That's correct. Do keep in mind that it's going to have a little bit of soft kind of play, give you a chance to actually figure shit out, and then kind of go forward. So just
we need like buzzer buttons.
It would be nice. Okay, the next song. We had to blink. Come on, you can do it.
Hey, team.
He's got it right. He knows his shit.
18.
I'm just like, yeah, I do that. It's like, boom.
Yeah,
He's like, come on.
Let's see if I could speed this up. I remember I'm actually doing this off of the actual restream, so I have no idea if I can spin or whatever. So I'll fuck shit up as I do this. Okay, I knew I fucked up.
I heard that for a second, and I was like,
don't let me. Okay.
I know this one. I need to hear more of that one.
Unfortunately, they only have a small clip. That's all I can give you. But I will tell you, it is from a 90s time frame, and it does.
I know,
and it does have a lot of slow motion.
That doesn't help. That was a lot of the shows back then.
No, like super slow motion because of eye candy.
Oh, not my Baywatch.
Yeah.
Baywatch. I knew that was bad. I was like, I could. It's like that's just not enough.
So tie on that.
I really was not a watcher on Baywatch. I did not watch that show, so it's really hard. I knew the song, but it's like, I did not watch that show.
Yeah.
That often.
I do keep in mind, Nerdy, I may not be able to see chat while I do the other thing behind the scenes, so it is going to be kind of a...
Baywatch, he got it. But
I know. So it's going to be kind of a boom, I know, right? You figured it out. But, yeah, so I'm going to be kind of flipping back and forth with all the different buttons to make things work. So let's see if I can continue.
I kind of like this.
I thought you would. So just remember, like I said before, it's a little bit of a tuning because we have to guess the thing, blah, blah, blah. So, getting ready for the next one, people. I know this is the land you guys is in. So, here we go.
Fresh Prince. Bel Air.
No. Now Jim got it. Congratulations. Just saying Fresh Prince does not really rule.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air, yeah.
Bel Air, yes. Okay. Yeah. Actually, it's pretty good. What was your favorite moment from the Fresh Prince of Bel Air?
When he slapped Chris Rock.
Ooh. Keep my motherfucking wife's name out of your motherfuckers. Yeah.
I would have to say my favorite moment in Fresh Prince would be whenever Phil had to
move Jazz.
Phil confronted Will and Colton about what was it? Loans and stuff like that.
Oh, kind of have an idea where he's going towards, but I mean, he did confront them quite often. I think it was just after the boys were out of quote unquote their high school years, getting into more of the college portion of it. I believe that's
the most memorable moment would be the last episode between Phil and Will.
Yeah, no. Actually, my favorites for that one would have been mostly with Alfonso, aka Carlton. He actually did bring a lot more levity to the actual series. I mean, Will Smith was good, but Alfonso was a lot better.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the gun episode. Yes, the gun episode.
I was gonna say, Will took a bullet for Carlton, didn't he?
And then Carlton went and bought a gun. That was good. I was thinking about that one, but honestly, there are so many. Mine was when Mike Tyson was on. It was the Christmas episode, the first season.
Yeah,
and he went out and decorated, and Mike Tyson came. That one was probably my favorite.
I liked a lot of the Uncle Phil and Will connection, especially when you had Will saying that Phil wasn't his father, or that moment where his father comes back from not being there.
I forgot about that one too. Was really
And then kind of going, I'd be a better man than his father. That was actually pretty good.
No, that was actually some really good. That was probably the best acting.
It wasn't.
That was his best acting.
Yeah, I was gonna say it wasn't in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but it was the blooper moment. It was the blooper moment whenever on Family Matters at the end of the episode is like, well, you do look like
oh yeah. I remember that.
Like, I remember you do look like the guy.
I remember that crossover.
And then Phil walks in like a regular fucking gray shirt and sweatpants.
Yep. I
Cole looks over and just breaks down fucking laughing. It's like
I did like the sudden crossover. It was awesome. It was one of those. That was actually
good. That was good.
That was actually pretty solid. I love that one. I will wait for Gem X, I guess. I don't know. Should I? Yeah, I'm gonna hit the button.
How many more we got?
We got a couple more.
Cool.
I mean, technically we have 10, but we have a few more. It's for as long as we want to do this. This is a gimmick I kind of throw in here for.
I like this.
All right.
I will continue with this gimmick. Let's go. All right, back to the dance. There we go.
Friends.
Correct.
I got that first. Just speaking by a second.
Really?
Yes.
Second. I did.
Okay, who was your favorite cast member on Friends?
Joey.
Joey.
Joey. Yeah, Joey.
Joey was really good. I would have to. Actually, the weird things, I like the.
Yeah,
I liked both LeBlanc and I liked the other Perry.
Matthew Perry.
Yeah, Matt Perry, right. Matthew Perry, Matthew LeBlanc. Yeah, the two Matts were actually the pretty good ones.
I hated the rest of the cast.
The one that played Phoebe, she was a crossover from that other TV series that was kind of popular. Mad About You. So, yeah, it was one of those kind of things. Oh, look, we got somebody still asking for collabs. No collabs. Sorry, no collabs for you. No collabs for you. If you can figure that reference borrowed from, I wish you the best of luck. Well, we got more of these. So blah blah blah. Okay, we're going to get to the next one. We should come to it as silence. Cool.
Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell.
Yep. Saved by the Bell. So, with that one,
the second the bell rang, I knew what that was.
Yeah, I know. It was kind of one of the weird ones.
I had to Screecher, yeah.
Yeah, Screech, yeah.
My favorite character.
Go. What's your favorite character?
Was the principal. I'm trying to remember.
Belding.
Mr. Belding.
Yeah.
Belding was my favorite character, and a lot of people were like, "Well, why?" Because he's actually a fucking good principal.
Yeah, he was actually a pretty solid principal.
Yeah, I wish I had a principal like that. That's why I liked him. I was like, I wish my principal was like that.
Kind of weird. Sometimes you luck out, sometimes you don't. It's kind of weird. Anyways, we got to a silence, so it means.
I had a pretty good principal, but sometimes I wish he would listen a little bit more.
All depends. But anyways, let's see if we get this second.
Knight Rider,
yeah.
Yeah. Dude, yeah.
Kind of weird how that is. Okay, I've got a good one. So you do know the main actor for Kit. What other show has he been on? There you go. Yeah.
I watched too much. I had a lot of free time back in the 80s and 90s.
We did have a lot of time back in that. I mean, look, we didn't
have to listen to the world falling apart. Well, I mean, it was. We just didn't care.
I had unfettered access to TV growing up as a kid.
Yeah, it helps. So yeah, no, and for us, yeah, our world got a bit smaller at the moment. The more social news was available to us, and then we were more inundated to propaganda.
I mean, we were reading the news, we were reading the papers. I was reading the local paper, but it didn't matter because it didn't affect you. Now everything affects you.
Affects you, yeah,
out there
more so than what it used to.
Oh, even what was it? My aunt was talking about. She said, she's not even on the internet, and she says, I'm so overloaded by what the news and everybody's putting out there. I just don't care anymore.
Yeah, that's basically what that's what happens when you're inundated with propaganda for too much. It's I hate to say that's how Nazi Germany remained in power for so long. It's so much propaganda out there, so much news being pushed out that you really stop.
And it's not by one country or one source. It's everybody.
No, it's everybody.
Everybody's doing it now.
No, but that's basically what it is. So yeah, it's kind of weird.
I just don't care anymore.
I know. Here we go. Next one.
X-Files.
Yep.
That was a tie on that one.
Yeah. I actually worked on that. Those two different.
Yeah, you told us about that one.
Yeah.
I thought the Mulder and Scully Files was the first thing came to my brain. But I was like, no, that's not.
Yeah, no, I would have said no. But yeah, no, I was part of that project behind the scenes. It was actually pretty fun back in those time frames. Now working for the studios is spectacular.
Didn't you also work on the Viper?
Yeah, so basically anything was part of Lionsgate Studios. I was within all that. So Viper, Millennial, we had X-Files, we had Romeo Must Die, a few other different movies in that. So if it was on our movie lot, we were a part of it. Hell, we were. I had the CGI division of the 13th Warrior, or the Eater of the Dead. That was the actual code that was given. The Eater of the Dead.
Eater of the Dead, yes. I remember that. Yeah. You kept. Here's the thing: the name leaked before the show even. Everybody was talking because the internet was brand new at that time.
Yes.
Everybody was like, "What's this? The Eater of the Dead? Eater of the Dead?" And then, because we thought, Eater of the Dead, that's kind of cool. And then 13th Warrior came out. We didn't hear anything else about Eater of the Dead anymore. And it was like, that's why. And
that's basic. So it had a code name and it has an actor. Because even Viper was called Sentinel.
Yep.
Yeah. And I tend to get those two confused. It's like, wait, there was a project that I was working. It was called Sentinel. And wow, what else? It was about a car that transformed. And it was like, no, that was Viper. Like, was it? I could have swore it was called Sentinel.
And Sentinel up in Canada and changed to Viper in the US.
Yeah.
Well, there was you had the show called The Sentinel about a guy who had above average human hearing and seeing and tasting.
Yeah.
And feeling and all that other
stuff. But it was kind of changed for other locations. I know that.
And then it kind of became gay by season, and everybody's like, "What the fuck is this show now?"
Yeah, no. That's generally what happens. It generally happens a lot more often than you think.
It was like, wait a minute, both the guys were straight, and now they're gay. What the fuck's going on here? This was the 90s. Everybody's like,
I know. Well, I remember the day that Ellen DeGeneres came out as gay. I'm like, and
yeah,
you kind of look gay. I'm sorry. That was the first thing I thought. It's like, she's kind of gay. And then she comes up being gay. Like, okay, don't like I care. She's an ugly lesbian. Let's move on.
Yeah. And treats on and gets separated from more women than any other famous gay woman there is that we know.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Including Kate Perry. Who's now
that's a whole new world. I've got this one. It's a classic oldie. You'll probably like it. We have to wait for it, unfortunately. I mean, I'd speak to it, but I tried that the last time and failed.
Dukes Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, the guitar said. I know. The second I heard the guitar, I was like, "Oh yeah, I know that one."
Those two boys at it again.
I grew up on that. I was actually alive when they were producing.
But I was gonna say, is it Tattooed Teenage Alien Fighters from Beverly Hills?
Oh Jesus! Christ.
Much better. Much better.
Seinfeld.
Yep.
Yeah, you got that. You beat me on that one. I wasn't a real fan of that one, but I knew the song. I'm a real fan of that show.
Yeah, it was a show about nothing.
It was a show about a comedian that sucked at his job. I mean,
I think I've mess with you. I'm just spinning this a little bit. Okay. This one should be a hard one.
I know it. Play that song again.
Da, da, da.
Da,
Da, da, da, da, da, da, da, da.
It's
Da, 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 da.
I
Yeah,
know it.
it's about a guy that has a hand up some puppet's ass, running around. Sometimes he put a midget in it. Sometimes it was a
Alf?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I knew that. Here's the thing: they don't do reruns of that show
No.
anymore, and that one's hard to find. You have to.
Yes.
That one is. I have not. That one's not one. I don't think I've heard that one since the 80s. At least.
Yeah. See, the weird thing is that after they took Alf off of the air, I know there was supposed to be a huge franchise going forward on Alf, but the holder of Alf, the guy that made that creation, he held on to that IP.
Well,
So,
they made a movie that was going to become a movie series, and they were going
Yes.
to start a new series without the family. And he was like, "No, that was the important part. The family aspect was the important part." And
Yes.
Well, not only
he
that,
wasn't
they
wrong.
also- well, not only that, they also made a cartoon about it too.
yeah, no.
And that cartoon
I
was
mean,
pre.
the cartoon came out. Was pretty much just after the Alf was kind of out, so it was kind of pigeonholed together. There was two different versions of Alf cartoons. They were kind of successful and failures at the same time.
Well, it depends. Certain regions they did well. The
Yes.
Philippines
Oh, yeah.
and Vietnam.
Yeah, but
For
you wanna-
reasons you would not, most people would understand, but they eat cats in those areas, so they were like,
you
"Oh,
would know, yes, yes, I know. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs.
see, it's okay. We like this
Yes,
show."
yes, of course. Oh God. Here we go.
Miami Vice. Miami Vice.
Yep.
Didn't see that.
Yep. That was awesome.
Here's the thing.
She was working in a bridal shop in Flushing.
The nanny.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, I was thinking Fran. What's that name of that show? I know it. I was thinking Fran, and I was like,
Yeah, no. But as you were saying before,
The
I
nanny.
jumped to before I jump to the nanny, because I think I've asked what this is doing.
But Miami Vice was technically I wasn't supposed to be watching, even though I was not in I was close to my teens by that time. I think I'm trying to remember when it.
I was
When
gonna
is
say Miami Vice. It was the inspiration
80
for
was it-
GTA.
Was it 81 or 82 that it came out? I can't remember.
Miami Vice
Or was it later? Maybe I was old enough. Maybe I was a teenager.
Uh,
That's how old I'm
well,
getting.
I know. I mean, it did have quite a few seasons. I want to say it came out 84, September 16th,
Okay.
84.
Technically, I was old enough to watch it. My parents didn't like me watching it because there was a lot of fucking. It was really graphic, and holy shit, I liked it because the women were scantily dressed a lot of times.
Most people liked it because the women were
And like sometimes,
Yeah.
every once in a while, even though it was a little blurry, you could tell. Oh, that was a titty.
I mean, yeah, but
That did it.
look. I mean, look. Yeah, we came from a generation and era where we could see softcore and hardcore porn.
Oh yeah, I know.
So it was like because we did have what was considered softcore porn was basically you would get maybe a nipple, you didn't get the rest of the
But
the
it was a
body
flash, or it was really quick.
But yeah, it was
or,
very very quick, and you had maybe a flash or a few seconds of maybe
or you can
genitals
see
or
through
whatever.
that T-shirt depending on the resolution of your
Yes,
TV
yes.
and how good it was.
And then you had the arts version of it because of the artsy film or whatever.
Because if you watch the digital versions of those today, you're like,
Yes.
wow, I can see all the way through that T-shirt.
Oh yeah,
It's almost like it isn't there, but on your old,
for
RCA
a lot of
TVs,
times it wasn't really there.
yeah, for your old
Studios
RCA
back then
TV,
it was a lot more interesting.
but it was
Not
on
gonna
at
argue
night
that.
too. So
Yeah.
technically, I wasn't supposed to be up during that time. But
Yeah, we weren't all supposed to be up for a lot of different things, but we found a way to do it.
Yep.
This one should be a little bit harder.
Dawson's Creek.
Yeah.
Dawson's Creek. That was not hard.
I've
should
heard.
be a bit harder.
I was gonna say I've heard the song. Didn't care
The
for the melody.
only reason I know, I actually do remember that right now, and I did watch the Dawson's Creek with a girlfriend at the time. But also, when after Dawson died I think about 3 weeks ago now.
Yeah, the actor,
yeah, he died. That fucking song was everywhere.
Oh fuck yeah!
Oh, everybody was like doing their tribute videos. I was like, I love James Van Der Beek. I really do. He was fucking hilarious. And the Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23 or something, or 3 or whatever. I don't remember, but
yeah,
I thought he played himself, and I just thought that he's fucking taking that on the chin so well. He's having so much fun.
He is.
And then I heard he was sick, and I was like, oh, that sucks, man.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it is one of those things.
He had colon cancer and
yes, he did.
Something else, another cancer. But he was cancer. I was like, oh, it's gonna suck.
Oh yeah, I mean, right now BB's got apparently cancer. Can't wait.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Can't wait to find out if it's true or not. Because BB Netanyahu, it's kind of questionable. To be honest.
BB.
Yeah, no, right. All right, this one should be easier.
Thank you for being the Golden Girls.
Yeah.
Thank you for. I was about to start. Here's the thing. That's a song that's so catchy. I was about ready to start singing it.
Yeah, no, that is a classic.
That is a classic. Everybody watched the Golden Girls. It didn't matter if you're a man or you just like. I love those women. I love them so much. They're so fucking honest.
Whenever the Alf song came on, I was almost thinking Golden Girls when I heard that one.
Oh yeah, no, I can see it. It does have that kind of similarity, but
the jingle's just a little.
It is, and unfortunately, a lot of the jiggle people behind the theme songs in that they usually reproduce or borrow from other previous projects that they have.
Making a jingle back in the day, you made a fucking fortune if you had one big hit.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Especially you still get royalties on that shit. One jingle and you can make a fucking ton of money. They got more than some of the actors, which I thought was like hilarious.
Do you want to know something?
What?
One actor is living off of Christmas.
Really? White Christmas song?
Just Christmas. One particular movie that shows up every fucking Christmas, and he pretty much is financially set forever.
That has to be A Wonderful Life.
No, that actor is Macaulay Culkin.
Oh, Home Alone.
Home Alone is his principal source of income.
I can see that. Well, he
doesn't have to do shit.
Well, here's the thing: his fucking parents treat him like shit. That man deserves it.
Yeah, no.
I'll be honest. After you hear about why he went crazy, and I was like, dude, you get a pass. You get a pass on everything. It's everything. You get.
Yeah, it's the same thing for the kid that played Harry. For the
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, yes. Daniel Radcliffe.
No, Daniel Radcliffe. Yeah. Daniel.
He doesn't have to act. He gets royalty for every time a movie gets played on TV or it gets streamed somewhere. He gets royalties.
Oh yeah.
So he can do all
most of that cast does. I mean, fuck, I know. What's her name hasn't done a movie in a while because I'm disgusted with Hollywood. Bitch, you need to shut the fuck up.
If you have royalties like Daniel Radcliffe, you can say what the fuck you want.
Oh, right,
you've got fuck you money.
No, he does.
So it's like whatever. But actors or actresses that have fuck you money, I give them a pass.
What was it they said? Alan Rickman would always his friend said he would never let you pay. He would never. He said, "I'm fine. I got money." He's like, he was kidding. The first show, I think he got a percentage of that.
Yes, he did.
for part of his pay, and so did a couple other actors. And they were, oh god. I mean, his pay was low, but he also got a percentage of some of the roles afterwards.
Because it's the same thing that happened with Keanu Reeves, John Wick. He took a percentage.
Yeah. So rather than take some from the budget, he took a percentage. And Alec Guinness, same thing for Star Wars. There's a
man walked away with a mint.
Oh god! I was like, I'll take a percentage of that. It's like, well, how much would that be? I think it was either 2 or 3%, something like
3%.
3%. Yeah. And Lucas is like, I don't think this is gonna make much money. Okay, because Alex was like, I could see this. I could see this working. I'm not sure, but I'll get more money. I think I'll get more money if it makes a profit. So and it's not that big of a deal. It's all right. I'll do it. And Lucas is like, that man knew. He knew. Or he just knew his acting could bring it up. Because actually, a lot of his acting brought it over the top.
It did. But again, that was kind of you have to have that classical actor that kind of knows, that veteran that kind of has an idea. They see something about it, and they kind of go, okay, I can see this being pulled off.
This is space Shakespeare.
Yeah. It's kind of, I can see this going.
It worked. It somehow worked.
It did. All right, let's see if we can get to the next one here. I think it shouldn't be too difficult if I did this correctly. You might have to look over a fence.
A home improvement?
Maybe.
I mean, you shouldn't have given me that clue. Oh, I know that one. Shit.
You do? How bold are you?
The problem was you said look over a fence and I got with the home improvement.
Hey, like I said, I'm not.
I'll play that again.
See if I can go back on this so I could just hit it right. I think I've got it. Nope, not quite. We should be getting to it now.
MASH. Man, I knew you were going to get another one. What was that? What was the last one? We did neither one.
I was trying to get to the last one.
What?
I think I jumped ahead. I think
you did jump ahead.
Yeah.
What was the last one?
I guess trying to.
The last one was it Boys Meet World?
No, that's not. No, Boys Meets World's.
I think I hit it right.
It's not Boys Meets World. I want to say it was the one show with the one black. No.
Okay, really?
I want to say.
Well, my guess is Boy Meets World.
No, it was actually The Bold and the Beautiful.
Bold and the that's what I was.
That's why I said, did you feel bold?
You said looking over the fence, and that's why I focused on.
No, it's because so the deal is that I've actually taken it from something Guess the 80s/90s TV show theme song. So the quiz channel kind of thing that's out there. And so the transcript is completely wrong.
Yeah, that feels like it shouldn't be there.
Yes. So the one that should have followed it after the Golden Girls should have been Home Improvement, but it went to Bold and Beautiful, and then it's supposed to follow up with another very hit TV shows from the 90s. That I'm not surprised.
Well, we can all figure it out together.
Yes. So that's basically what I'm doing. So I'm kind of lining it up with their time frame of when the actual theme song is supposed to be. And then kind of go from there. Now, I know we jumped to MASH, which I'm surprised that it was there. Like, oh, that's MASH. Let's see if I could get back to reality. Okay, no, that should... Okay, that's that. All right, and it should be, I think, 8:41, give or take. Yeah, right there. Okay, let's try this. See if I get it right.
I bet we've been together for a million years.
Oh, I know this song.
Oh God, I know it too, and but we've been.
You know, maybe you'll have to paint a portrait.
God damn it!
Yeah,
It's an '80s. It's an '80s one. I know that.
You might have to tie things together.
Family Ties.
Yes.
Really, that was Family Ties song.
Yeah.
I could.
Yeah, the funny thing is their opening was kind of soft, warm kind of thing, because we did have a process going from the 80s to like mid 80s to like early 90s.
I knew it was '80s, but I couldn't quite place it. I haven't heard that one in a while either. Family Ties is not something you see played often.
No,
especially on MeTV or anything like that.
Yeah, you don't get a lot of Michael J. Fox based material anymore. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's. I probably would have known it if he died and they played the theme song for it forever.
Oh, forever, yeah. So again, what should be. Oh,
Quantum Leap.
Yes, it's a leap.
Yeah, it's a leap.
Quantum Leap.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a leap. Okay, so this one lines up properly. Okay, it's good to know. Let's see, with the next one's supposed to be roughly about 10, 12. So let's see if I can get this to hit. No, really? Weird. Okay. Yeah, next time when I do this again, I'll probably have to make my own. It's just kind of a throw.
Frasier.
Oh my God. He figured it out.
I actually watched Frasier. Frasier was, well, here's the thing. If he started singing, I was like, oh, you definitely know it. But yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like the opening on that. Hell, I think that's the same song they're using for the new one, too.
Yeah, it is.
I kind of watched it. They brought Lilith back in. It was actually, that one they said was actually kind of funny. I haven't seen it.
It's kind of good back. I know they've been trying to bring back a lot of the different classic shows.
Well, Night Court, Frasier. There was talks of bringing back Cheers.
That's going to be a hard one. Yes, it can be done because Norm's
dead. You can't do it without
Norm. You can't do it. You can't do it without Norm. It's like, hi, Norm.
Yeah, that's a hard one because you need to have that.
You need to have all the cast, and like I think about 3 or 4 people from the cast are dead now.
I mean, you can do Night Court, which is easy, which is fine.
Night Court. Well, people asked, "Hey, they're bringing back Night Court the show. Are they bringing back the Night Courts in New York?" No.
Actually, it is. They brought back Dan Fielding.
The actual real life.
Oh,
Night
real
Courts.
life. Yeah,
no, because like, hey, if you run the courts at night, you don't have such a backlog in the morning.
Yeah, no.
Amazing.
I was gonna say, didn't Cheers kind of get shifted around midway through or 3/4 of the way through because the original actor played the barkeep died?
Coach
died,
and Diana left.
Yeah. Well, Suzanne Summers. Summers. Was it Suzanne Summers?
It was Suzanne Summers, the blonde.
Yeah, I had her. She thought her shit didn't stink, and she was the main star.
And that's when Kathy came on, and everybody said she clicked.
Oh no, she
because she was one of the guys, and that was the thing.
Yes,
and it worked very well.
Oh yeah, worked better than.
And they like when they brought her back for certain episodes, everybody just it was like it was the drama came all even for the last episode. They brought her back and she said she would behave, and everybody was like,
she wasn't behaving.
It's
the same thing that happened with the chick that played Christine in Three's Company.
So, in good old fashioned fun, they just fucked with her the entire time, telling her the wrong time. And so she would go up and they could have their fun, and then she'd show up late or right when they need her. And it was hilarious. They basically, I love those stories. They're like, "Oh, we hated her. I try not." And Woody Harrelson was like, "I try not to hate anybody, but my God." Woody was like, "I try not to." The guy who played Woody.
Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson. He tried. not to hate anybody. He was like, I tried to like people. I tried to find some common good, but her,
no, she was a challenge. She was a goddamn challenge.
But I mean, everybody said it. Every movie she's ever been on. I'm not saying she's a bad actress, but I can see it because she believes she is. She has that. I'm a professional. I said, yeah, there's a lot of people who are professionals, but can have fun too.
Yeah.
So get over yourself.
That's what a lot of people would like to have, but you know what? I'm gonna kind of. I don't know. I feel like this will be a perfect moment. I think this is the perfect moment. A show that may never come back from the yesteryears. You know what? I'm just gonna have fucking fun. Probably play this up. We're probably gonna get copyright struck. It's okay, Sparky. We'll survive. We'll survive. As usual,
I can edit it out.
I know, right? As usual, I'm going to give these motherfuckers your last rights. I'm going to set this up so we can get this ready to go, and I'm going to try to play this out.
If you're on my channel, you'll be sent over to Mama Uncle's.
And I'm not streaming at all, so you can all go to hell.
Go to hell. Go to hell. I love
Good night, folks. Love y'all.
I know, right? Let's see if I can get this to work properly. You know how this kind of. I love it when Restream is looking for a specific area. It's just like, why?
I'm just kidding, babies. I love you.
You're marvelous. Just simply marvelous. Marvelous, darling. Marvelous. Yes. Let's see if I can get this to do. Oh, I got it. Okay. Gotta wait for the commercial to go by because hey. The other side that I'm using doesn't want to work properly. There we go. All right, cool. Got it. Yay. Over there.
Although, by the way, I think I won the guessing game against.
You did.
It was an unfair advantage.
Practically, it was kind of an interesting struggle between the two of you. It was awesome. I loved it.
I was gonna say I knew a majority of them.
Sparky,
it's just how fast you can get them out, and I was just
Sparky did hold.
Most of these shows I've been watching on Prime because of MGM. So.
I see.
Maybe we can do 90 shows next.
We will. Like I said, the next time we do
I've
this,
I've been watching 80s and 90s shows like crazy.
Well, anyways, like I said, since this is going to be a regular thing, I'll have to kind of put shit together on my own because borrowing it from other places and then trying to do it. I'm gonna have to rework this. So we're ending this up. Good night, folks.
Yeah.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? All those nights when you've got no lights, the check is in the mail, and your little angel hung the cat up by its tail, and your third fiance didn't show. Sometimes you wanna go wherever